think overpowered. I mean, I'm using the Sylvies right now. Any second now, it'll do something way more overpowered. Any second now. Come on. There you go. You see that little white thing on the mini-map? That's marking chests. That's marking a chest. Bada bing. Bada boom. This kind of makes hunters overpowered. This is the Still Piercer hunter only sniper rifle. As you can see, you can just find spin metal and everything easier than everybody's chest and stuff. And that gives an advantage of finding materials like for Monarchy, Future Oracle, Dead Orbit, and Air Swarm requires Swarm Spores. So Warm Spores do. So Air Swarm do. Plus it can find enemies easier. Just a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of put there. More glimmer. It's kind of just, we've been favored. And then there's the supers. The first ever super they got was range. I mean, that's kind of overpowered. The first one ever was range. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, you can snipe with it, but, I mean, the Voidwalker and stuff were close range. Now, the second super, Defender on the Titan didn't do damage. And then the Sunsinger wasn't that impressive with damage. It was more just, oh, I get 4 grenades, 3 grenades, 5 grenades, and then melee. Like 2 melees. That's what Sunsinger was. But then you have the Blade Dancer for the Hunter, which could do a bunch of damage and was kind of overpowered once again. And yeah, and then we get to the third super and they finally have something that doesn't do as much damage, but wait, it can still kill with itself on its own. And I can show you that. Some enemies, no. Most, yes. I have proof. I'm using Night Stalker right now. So therefore I can have proof of this. That can act, if you get a direct hit or get near a direct hit, you will instantly kill the enemy and then you can tether them. And you do more damage and crap. None of the other supers really had that. Plus this is another ranged super, so... Ooh, he's dead. He's vaporized. And then look at that, it's just happening. It shows you where visible enemies are, and you get to do more damage. It weakens the enemies. And then there's the melees. The Hunter's first melee is a throwing knife, which is ranged. Second, of course, is you can lunge very far. This one is a smoke that explodes and does damage. I run very well. And then there's the Ace of Spades. Now, the Crucible is hard for me. The Crucible is hard, I'll be honest with you guys. The Crucible is hard for me. But the thing is, no, Hunters aren't going to have a hard time inside the Crucible because they get a hand cannon once they reach rank 3. A Exotic hand cannon, the Ace of Spades. I forget the actual book that it has, but I believe it's like a headshot takes ammo from reserve and puts it into the clip, I believe. So basically, if you get headshots, you have unlimited ammo inside a clip until you run out of your, what, 60, 70 shots. And then you have no ammo. But that's it. You get 60, 70 shots without reloading if you're lucky. I don't know if it's like all the other sniper rifles, like the Still Piercer, where you can't get headshots on like majors and ultras and stuff, or what, but it's still kind of unfair for us, for the people who are Titans. I used to be Titan on Xbox 360. Oh, okay, well that was something. That's nice. Thanks, Destiny. Thanks, Bungie. But yeah, that's most of it. The only thing that I think can counter this really, that the Hunter's agility thing doesn't work out for them that much. I mean, agility doesn't do much. Their jump's pretty nice, like when inside the tower you're really fast, but does that really help when you're trying to dodge bullets? A bit. Especially with the Night Stalker's little thing where they roll. But really, nothing bad about them. I mean, everything else is really overpowered. That's apparently my opinion. And then there's the people saying the Sunbreaker's kind of overpowered. Yeah, they're overpowered in PvP, but they never... But you guys are overpowered inside, like, the actual stuff that people go to. That most people go to, I should say. Where they're doing, like, the Nightfall. You can tether the Nightfall boss, then you can do more damage. Yeah, that's great. And they got the Sunbreakers patched, so they can't do as much damage now. And it's kind of just that thing. Also, Stormcaller is overpowered. I mean, the 3 new ones are pretty overpowered. Taken King brought a bunch of new overpowered stuff inside. So I can't say that, like, oh, all the other ones are, like, oh, it's so underpowered. But the Hunters win by a long shot, because they have a lot more advantages that Bungie has given them. Kind of just a little... I say Hunters are favored a lot inside. And now I'm gonna outright and say every single thing. So there. Overpowered guns, gun exclusives, overpowered supers since the beginning, and then, yeah. So, really my rant for this whole freaking time. Kind of just here. So yeah.